Hello and welcome back to another episode of Five Guys and Jordan. I'm your host Joe.
I'm Logan.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Jordan.
And I'm me. Hello. Hi, I'm back.
We have Haidin back, but Tyler isn't here now. In fact, we
Oh.
have two people coming back. Nathan's finally back away from football camp.
No, it wasn't football camp. It was boys' state, man.
It was football camp.
All right, fair enough. Whatever.
It is what it is.
And we also have Haidin back for some fun. Which means that we have a 5-person episode after a long while of only having 4 people here.
Yeah, for real. Thank God.
We had our last 3 episodes only had 4 people.
Yeah, the last one was 4.
Holy
And the point
moly.
of this podcast is
You
to
don't
have
need to
6
keep count for us, Hayden.
That's not the point of this podcast, Jordan.
5 guys and Jordan.
That's just the name.
Yes,
is-
exactly.
Yes, there is 5 guys. How'd you figure
Thank
it out?
God.
hmm
Anyways, 5 guys can mean anything. Okay, look, 5 guys and Jordan. Okay, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, excluding Jordan. 5th guy's obviously the viewer.
The 5 guys was the Jordans we made along the way.
For real.
Fucking Build-A-Bear.
What?
Jordan, you were made in a lab.
First of all, why would anyone first of
It's from
all,
a test
whoever
tube.
first of all, why would anyone create me? Second of all, why would anyone create another?
You know what,
like
Jordan?
anymore?
Jordan, you
Like,
make a good
why?
point. Why would anyone create you?
I don't know.
Why?
Ask your dad.
I'm gonna go ask my mom that.
Hey, why'd you do that?
You ever just walk up to your own parents and literally say,
Why'd you make
"Why the
me?"
fuck did you make me?"
Why'd you
Why
spell
did
my
you
name
make
with
me?
2 O's?
Yeah, why did you?
No, all
Wait,
day
hold on.
because of it.
Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, that's right. He's got 2 O's. He got 2 O's in his name.
I got 2 eyes to see with.
That is true.
Yeah, Nathan has 2 A's.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
How about you, Nathan, trade one of your A's for one of Jordan's O's?
But then I'd be Nathan or
Or nothing.
Elton.
Nothing.
Nothing. Hello, nothing.
Nothing. I like that I got 2 A's.
Hey, Jordan, why don't you trade me one of your O's for my O?
No.
Wrong.
I just want the new O feel.
He's got them fake
I mean,
O's.
it'd be used.
For real.
Got them fake O's.
He got it from fucking. He got it from a SpaghettiOs can.
Bro, he got it from a Cheerios box.
Nah, I got mine from a packet of spaghetti. Not SpaghettiOs, not Chef Boyardee's
That's what I'm
alphabet
saying.
soup.
That's what
I
I'm-
just shaped a string of spaghetti into a circle.
Huh.
That's a
Alright.
big circle,
I
bro.
got the O in my name from a wizard.
That's a big circle.
Did you say you got the O from your name from Weezer?
No, from a wizard. He was sitting on the side of the street in his van.
Cosmos, give me back me O.
And he just felt courteous.
What did you say? Cool. What did Hayden say? I didn't hear him.
He wanted Erasmus to give him back his O. Then your name would be Haidin. That'd be
That's cooler
quite
than whatever the fuck this is.
Hey,
He wanted to
Don,
be
how are
spelled
you
with a
doing
Y
today?
instead. How about Hayden with 2 Y's?
That's awful.
He
That's horrible, actually.
What if we changed your first name to O?
What if I changed you to past tense?
I think I would have been in the past.
True, actually, very true.
The easiest
What
way
if I
for time
introduced
travel.
you to my 357 revolver?
Bro, we would
You're
become
only,
instant
you're only
friends.
saying that because I uploaded that fucking picture.
Joe, if you like made me meet your revolver, me and him would become friends, bonding by the means of making fun of you. You know, because
And
like
pull back the hammer and shoot you in the head.
you fucking loser, shoots him. What the fuck have you done? What have you done?
got him.
That is the perfect way to usurp me off of my podcast throne.
Oh, so you'd make her a tyrant.
Well, you guys have been saying it so much, like I obviously can't convince you
Oh,
otherwise.
right. It's our fault, not yours.
You know, most of the time tyrants don't claim to be tyrants. So, you know, it makes sense now that the rebellion's starting, you acknowledge us. But yeah, makes sense. Tyrant.
I'm always for equal representation in my podcast.
We'll
You
create a
have
stable monarchy.
never. That's why you created the rule. No one is allowed to have any opinions other than mine.
I bought a 100 serving tub of guacamole Gamer Fart 9000. Off Gamer Fart.
Huh, Jordan?
Oh,
Wait, no.
You
Go
got my
back,
block!
go back to that. You can't just say
Wow.
that. And then not
You said you
So-
bought a $100 tub of gamer
No,
guac.
not 100. Oh no, it's a 100 serving tub of guacamole Gamer Fart 9000.
How big is a serving? Is it 2 tablespoons?
I have no clue. But
How
do
a
you
serving-
not know?
Guacamole gamer
A
fart
serving is
9000.
supposed to be enough for a cup of gamer subs.
There ain't no way that's real.
You have
No.
guacamole flavored gamer subs?
Oh,
It's
It's
probably
not actual
guacamole.
guacamole, apparently.
Probably
but
like
that's just
lime.
the name of it.
What? It's not even.
The YouTuber Russian Badger made it. And
Uh-huh.
I bet he's not even actually Russian.
I bet he's not
he's
even
not.
bad.
I don't think.
What
he
if
is.
you,
No, he's probably a
he's
badger, but being Russian's a little out there.
I was about
What
to
if you
say,
went to like the
that's just
local
pretty
gym and you just saw someone like instead of having like a bottle of pre-workout, it was gamer subs.
Well,
You-
wait, what?
I don't know
What was
what
the
I
question? I didn't hear the first.
You
half
should
of it.
walk up to them and tell them
That's
that they are
all
cultured.
sugar, bro.
Logan, I said instead
Ain't a
of
damn ounce of protein in that thing.
instead of someone with a protein what did I say? I actually forgot what I said.
My man's
I
got
guess,
no
like-
proteins in his DNA.
No, what if someone had instead of like a protein shake or whatever at the gym, they had a bottle of gamer subs.
Well, if I were to see Jim, I'd probably see Tyler with him.
Is that where he is right now?
With Jim, his dad, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler is actually in the deep Amazon rainforest looking for ancient treasures.
I see.
By that we mean he's a felon asleep.
The Amazon rainforest? What is he
No,
doing?
he's in the
Continuing
Amazon
to burn?
rainforest tweeting hot takes.
Oh, is that why it's
That would
burning?
make, that would make sense.
Because that's what he does. That's what I assume he does half the time.
He's doing a little
He sets
scroll.
the Amazon rainforest on fire.
Oh, did you guys see how Tyler was making his Twitter account like entirely anime for an entire week?
Did he do that?
Yeah, he did that with.
I'm pretty
like-
sure last week he just got off from being suspended.
I thought he was permanently suspended.
What a comeback, bro.
Oh, he was permanently suspended. He had to make a new account. That's right.
Wait, when was he permanently suspended?
Like a week ago.
Oh well,
Maybe you're just looking at a different Twitter account.
He got into an argument with someone again.
of course. Well, he didn't make the entire week with the anime profile on Twitter then.
Maybe he wasn't suspended. Maybe they just gave someone else's account.
Charity event.
I'd like to donate this account. Yeah, let's do it. Sure. Who gives a hell? Who gives a heck?
You give a Twitter account to a homeless guy. He doesn't get the phone, he just gets the account.
Whenever he inevitably gets a hold of some form of technology.
No,
People
it's
have
just
a
like
way.
every day the person, like, he has like a Twitter helper. They go up to the homeless guy and like, hey, what would you like to tweet out today? Gets one tweet a day.
No, every time he
He gets one.
every time he shoots up in the back alley with some black tar heroin, he sees like the bluebird like flying through his face. He's like, "Oh, yeah, you got a message, bro."
You got a message, bro.
I just imagine like every time he goes to like the convenience store at his like the local gas station, he just pays the dude like selling stuff like $50 to let him use his phone for a minute.
It's like a
Half
cut
a dollar,
coin.
like a $50 coin or 50 cents. No, half of $1 bill.
Bro, I
I
got
was
some hot
thinking more of,
takes to
like-
make.
He hands it like a quarter, but it's been like cut in half. It's just a cut coin.
You want
I'm
12
giving
cents
you
and
worthless.
0.5 cent?
7.5 cents.
7.5. Nice. Nice.
Speaking of America and our rapid homelessness, what state would you want to remove that's not Florida?
Ohio.
You can
Wyoming.
hear the F on my tongue.
Ohio.
Why
Alaska.
Ohio?
Why Ohio?
No, you're gonna have to give your reason for wanting to. The reason.
I mean,
Listen, we're excluding there's 5 people in here. We're excluding 5 states from our audience.
do you know anyone
Of 2
from
people.
Ohio?
No.
Then
Yes,
why
I
does
do.
it matter?
I have a cousin from Ohio.
Oh, well, not anymore.
Ohio.
You know, Nathan, we can swap. You can have Alaska, and I'll take Ohio.
All right, fair enough.
Hey,
I see.
Nathan, why do you want to get rid of Alaska?
Why do I want to get rid of Alaska?
Mm-hmm.
Too damn cold.
True. Honestly true.
It's not even
I mean, if
connected
it
to
was-
the place. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah,
It's
for
our
real.
largest state.
It's not even in the United States though. It's like connected to Canada over there.
Shit,
Hey.
right.
Can we not
We're
just sell it
connected to
back?
Canada.
You're gonna go to Alaska and you're not gonna hear like country people in Alaska. You're gonna hear, "Hey, welcome to Alaska." Hey.
You want some poutine?
You
I've
know
never
what?
had-
Bagged milk? Fucking.
You know what I found really like weird about Alaska is that you can see. Wasn't it you could see Europe?
You can see
from
you can see
Alaska?
Russia.
Yeah, you can see Russia from Alaska, which is crazy. You could swim there. You could swim to.
No, you
Not in
could.
those waters, hell no.
Theoretically.
Pacific Ocean.
No. You can swim.
No, you couldn't.
I mean,
Now, I
theoretically,
did-
you could.
Freezing waters moment.
I'm just getting information that in winter you could probably walk on the ice from Alaska.
Ice bridge. Ice bridge.
Ice bridge.
Why not just
Yep.
ski there?
Now, I have heard someone before say that Alaska, like the end that isn't connected to Canada, does look like a pregnant rat.
I see.
Like Eradicate.
No, not like the Pokemon Eradicate, you foul being.
Eradicate is the shape of a potato.
That is the shape of a pregnant rat.
Fuzzy potato.
Holy shit, that kind of is.
All right, Logan, what state do you want to remove?
Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any
Yeah.
reasons why?
It looks more like an armadillo.
I have a really main reason. Like, my main reason is just, like, the Japanese have a massive obsession with Ohio. And I don't... I feel like something's gonna happen soon. I just want to get to it before they can, you know? Nip it in the bud right now. Get rid of it before they
Get to it,
can.
but yeah, you're gonna take over Ohio.
I'm just gonna get rid of it.
What about Logland?
About what?
Lowgland.
Logland.
Lockland?
Yeah, Logland.
Peter.
Changes every time.
Petertopia. Victoria.
No, man. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm just gonna cut it out. Get rid of Ohio.
Okay.
Sell it to the highest bidder. Probably some Japanese woman.
I mean, that is a quick way to make money. I saw on eBay the entirety of Ohio is like $20.
It's probably
Some
like
fast cash.
17. Was Ohio
Alright,
was Ohio the place that everyone joked was an Elden Ring, or where was that?
Yeah, that was
Makes sense. Do you think the
Alright.
tornadoes will go with Ohio when we get rid of it?
no.
So it's just an empty void with
That
tornadoes
is-
flying above it. That would be fucking
yeah, hold on.
horrifying.
Hold on. When we get rid of like a state, like what replaces it? Is it
A
just
giant
void?
hole. It is
Or
a
is-
giant hole in the
Is
shape
it, like,
of that
water?
state.
Oh
No,
there's just-
it's just a giant hole.
how far?
I
does
guess
it go down?
Alaska would be taken over by the sea, but
How far down does it go though?
Because Earth is spherical, it would it would concave along like the way downward. So it would like slowly start getting like thinner and thinner until eventually it gets like to the very center where it's just ends up in a point. So it'd be like a big cone
Yeah.
downwards, but like at the top it's like the shape of the country, pretty much.
yeah,
like,
so
all
it's
the way down.
going to be a big old pit.
Oh,
Alright.
okay. I get it. That makes sense.
Jordan, what state is on the chopping block?
Do not say plasma.
I'd say
The
fourth state of matter.
Matter.
California.
You'll get rid of California.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Fire World?
Respectable.
No one cares about it, so it wouldn't matter.
True.
It's
Not even
filled
nature
with
cares
famous
about it.
people. It's filled with famous
All
people.
the more
Yeah, fuck 'em.
reason.
California is probably like one of our most important states. Get rid of it.
What are they doing?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Let it burn.
Name one important thing
Actually-
California is
actu-
doing.
You wanna know how
Famous
to
people.
you wanna know what'd be even worse? Texas.
Texas.
Getting rid of
Yeah.
Texas, or Texas is worse than California?
Getting rid of Texas.
Why not all of it?
Bye, Evan.
Bye.
We'll just tell them to move.
We have a friend from Texas. Just fucking
Okay, California, final answer.
California. Okay, there goes
That's-
Saffron City. That's not what it's called.
San Francisco.
Sarsaparilla.
No, Silicon Valley. That's what I was thinking of.
What? How do you get that?
was very different.
That is
Saffron
big.
City is like a Pokemon town.
What the fuck?
Guys,
What?
bro,
You
lose
know,
Kanto.
My favorite town. My favorite town in California, I think, is Pallet Town. Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna move to Kanto soon. Like, see what's going on there.
Okay, the state I would get rid of probably have to be
Gas.
New Mexico.
I was gonna tell you to pick that one because I thought Hayden was gonna go first. Yes.
It's just New Mexico is far, far too dangerous.
That's why.
New Mexico is where the first nuclear bomb was created.
Japan was where it was dropped.
What about Walter White though?
He can go to actual Mexico.
What do you-
Actual Mexico's cooler, I
Joe?
think.
No, it just
Nah, there's a train like
Walter?
thing.
No, it's not.
Walter just contributes
No,
to
it's
the extra danger Joe was talking about. He is the danger.
That is true.
That
We
is
can't
true.
have someone making meth and putting it in chicken while he has cancer.
What about
Okay.
whenever he moved north?
But yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of New Mexico. Far too dangerous. 2 Mexicos on the board outnumbers the amount of North Americas,
That is true.
and I can't be having that.
What?
Oh,
That's too much flavor. That's too
Wait.
much spice to food. We need something bland and boring and covered in grease.
I get it.
I love Mexican food.
I bet you eat
Okay.
boiled potatoes.
I don't eat boiled potatoes.
I bet
Hate
you would.
boiled
I
potatoes.
bet you're the most British of all of us.
Hayden, what's your state?
Well, I live in Missouri,
Okay.
We're
That
all
is-
gone.
but no, I would get rid of Louisiana.
Louisiana. That has such good food, though.
It's
Why
all
would you
swamp.
do that?
It's all swamp.
That's why it's awesome.
Give them
So is-
time. Missouri used to be all swamp.
It used to be.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you to give them time.
Give them time.
No.
Move them away. Oh, yeah, we can, like, move all the states we want to remove in front of Louisiana so it becomes landlocked and
The
turns into
Louisiana
the next
Purchase
Missouri.
meant nothing to me.
But, like, they have beignets there.
Yeah, but like,
I don't care about Benny.
you know who originated from there?
From what?
Crocodiles.
It's not. We have alligators. We don't have crocodiles.
They're the same thing.
They are not the same thing.
Name
Pretty
one
much.
difference.
Teeth.
Name one difference.
Narrower
Formation of
snout.
their teeth.
That's not a difference. It's just genetics.
Size.
That's just genetics. Shaq's bigger than me doesn't mean we're not both humans.
The name.
The name. One
Actually-
sees you later, the other sees you a while. I don't know. There's a lot of differences, man.
That is true.
One can bite the other one cleanly in half.
Which one we talking about here?
Saltwater crocodiles are the most fierce fucking reptiles on the planet.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah? What about T-Rexes?
They aren't on
dead.
the planet anymore.
Their bones are sitting there in the planet. They're more
talking
on the
about, like-
planet than anyone else.
It's
Are
not
they
their
moving?
bones. We
Are the bones
discussed
moving?
this last time. I'm
Their
pretty
bones
sure.
are inside the fossils, depending on the fossil.
Rock. Stone.
Mhm.
But do they got
It's
meat
not
on
the
them
planet,
bones?
Logan.
There
What'd
ain't
you
no
say,
meat
Jordan?
on them bones. It's just what they gonna do.
They ain't gonna get eaten. They apex predators.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure if you threw a dinosaur bone at a hyena, they'd still eat it.
They
It's
wouldn't eat it.
speculated they were mostly scavengers.
T-Rexes, they could probably run
Yeah.
like 4 miles per hour.
A
That was
huge dude.
actually the fucking like the answer from like a government test.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like a fucking.
What the hell, bro?
They would run really slowly because they're fucking ginormous.
Oh.
They figured this out by making alligators get on treadmills.
They're jacked, but at what cost?
Can alligators on treadmills?
Mhm.
You sure it wasn't crocodile?
I don't remember.
Shut up.
I don't remember,
is-
Joe. That's the problem. They spent like over $1 million on resources just having fucking like crocodiles / alligators, one or the other, on treadmills walking. They figured out they walk like 4 miles per hour.
Let's see.
Alligators hate moving.
They do. And ironically, they're one of the few reptiles that can run while breathing.
Huh.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. All the other ones fucking stop breathing and they start running.
Hmm.
So
That's
he
bad for them though. Why they do that?
just so they can run.
Why they run, bro? Have you seen like a crocodile in the water, or if it's like where like you can see the top of their head, but then like the camera goes down below water and they're just like floating?
Whose camera?
The
Why are
water,
you
the
sticking
camera
a
person.
camera underwater when you're looking at like crocodiles?
Because
Those are
cameramen are
awesome.
invincible.
Yeah.
It's like when the fucking cameraman's out running the racers.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Big ass camera on his shoulder, outrunning.
I mean, it makes sense. He is more inward than they are.
Hmm.
Like so, like he's running
It's a straight
less
line.
track than they are. It depends. It depends on where they're at. It's curved.
Curve.
The arena's curved. Depends on where they spawn.
Jordan doesn't know anything about curves. He has a square brain.
Yes,
I
I
see.
do.
He got Minecraft on the brain.
I wake
You can
up
hear it,
in
like,
the
you shake his head,
morning,
it
I
sounds like
got
wooden blocks
Minecraft
hitting
on
each
my
other.
mind.
But it is very
That was
demoralizing for those racers to look
Lucky
to their
cut.
left to see a guy outpacing them.
You know what? Since Hayden's back, how about we do one of his topics? Hayden, what topic do you want to do? We have a lot that we didn't do last time of yours.
Demon Core.
The Demon Core one.
Yeah.
For context, I don't actually know what the Demon Core is.
It's fucking dangerous.
He does not know what the
Hayden, can you explain to me what the
The Demon Core was a spherical 6.2 kilogram subcritical mass of plutonium 89 millimeters in diameter.
It's what they use in nukes and stuff like that.
Anyone who touched it died.
Yeah.
So the Demon
Not-
Core is just this ball of concentrated uranium.
Pretty much.
And Hayden's prompt was, you and the Demon Core are on a date, what is your first move?
I take it back to my place.
Remove flip a screwdriver between the two
You
blades,
want to do it?
and then just hold it there, because I know for a fact it's not going to slip.
Me personally, since I was the one who asked the question, I would, the first thing I would do is I would sit it down at a table for a nice dinner, and then I would remove the screwdriver.
I
And
see.
then what would you do?
He exploded.
removed-
I'd be
removed
dead, man.
the
All the
driver.
flesh on my body would have already melted.
Yeah. Well, actually, I mean, you'd see blue first.
True,
So
I would be able to see, like, one side of 3D.
I take the Demon Core to LeBron James and tell him to dunk it.
First date.
This one's for you, Kobe!
Pretty good.
I give it to Shaq, and he lives because he's Shaq.
Fair
Shaq
enough.
has
He
lead-lined
survives.
hands.
It's the icy hot coatings that cover his body.
It's the icy hot lidocaine, bro.
That's
He picks it up,
Shaq.
and it just slips out of his hands because all the fucking icy hot covering his hands.
Let's just say
Joe
you get
posted the video of Germa flipping the Demon Core with a screwdriver again.
Sorry.
Have you?
I want to
have you
watch
got-
this, but I can't watch it without the
There's-
audio getting into the thing.
There's a video out there.
Don't worry, you guys aren't missing much. It's just a
It's German
Man.
dying.
opening the demon core with a screwdriver, and then it just explodes. Which is why my first move on our date, we're in like a lovely like Italian restaurant, and I I go up to the demon core as they're like twirling up their spaghetti, and I say, "Hey, you can open up to me," and then I get vaporized.
No, let's say is the demon core sentient?
I
Like,
think it's
good
just like it's just like an orb.
It's hot. It's hot.
Oh yeah, I can tell it looks so hot.
Yeah, looks like a demon
Just
core.
don't take the screwdriver out.
It's an
Oh,
orb that can just like manipulate. It's like has like invisible limb syndrome.
I see.
It's like Rayman.
Yeah, it's two
Oh.
little demon core hands.
Two little floaty
But
legs.
what about demon core legs? Yeah, like
yeah, two
demon
little
core.
floaty feet like Rayman.
Yeah, it just looks like Rayman.
Oh, so we're walking. How can we tell it's hot then?
Because it's
Touch
wearing
it.
giant neon pink high heels.
Oh,
So
fair
fucking
enough.
hot. You can see the stockings.
It's got on some coral blue for 43 or whatever it was.
Oh, you got,
Yo,
it's
it's got
got
tar
pearl
pit on.
necklace.
Like coral blue number 5 is what it was.
What is that?
SpongeBob reference.
Oh yeah, well I didn't get
It's
it.
just blue lipstick. You know, to complement its vaporizing uranium core.
But blue lipstick would clash with the red heels.
They're not red heels, they're pink heels.
Somebody hasn't been paying attention.
I was busy looking up coral blue number 5 from SpongeBob, okay?
Alright, but it would also have earrings, probably some pearl necklace action going on. Maybe like a hat. Probably
A
not
mullet.
a hat. Probably not a hat.
A mullet short.
It's got no
Why
hair,
you?
fully shaved.
It is, in fact, just a ball.
Yeah, that is true. No scalp. Probably doesn't need a shave. Did it anyway.
Heavy eyeliner.
Really? You think they'd go heavy on the eyeliner?
Yeah, I think they put too much because they can't see because they're a fucking ball.
I feel like they'd be comfortable in their own skin, so they wouldn't even put any makeup on.
They're clearly not comfortable to take the screwdriver out, though.
Even if they put makeup on, it'd probably vaporize.
You know, like those guys who like always have a toothpick.
Mhm.
It's like that with the screwdriver.
Just don't take it out. Please, God.
Bro, you take one. Listen, you go up to a big hulking cowboy and you take the toothpick out of his mouth, you'd also be vaporized.
That is true. That is
I
true.
just imagine like you're on the middle of the date with the fucking demon core, and you're just like you got something on your lip, and then you just pull the screwdriver out.
Got something on your left side of orb.
Instant death.
Just go for a kiss, die instantly.
Okay, how about we make this a little bit more broad? What monster would you want to take on a date, and what would the date be?
What kind of monsters are we allowed to choose? Like any kind of monster?
I'm suing you for plagiarism.
Yeah, it can be any kind of monster. If it's not well known, then you might need to explain it a bit.
Can it be anything I consider a monster, or does it have to be like broadly considered a monster?
You know what? Yeah, let's go with the first one. Anything that you consider to be a monster.
All right, I have to think of something.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of something now too.
Sullivan.
I go with Mothman.
Like
course.
Fallout Mothman, or like
No, I want to go. Mothman's too easy.
No, Joe just really likes bugs, guys. You don't understand.
Let's say
That's not
he loves
it.
bugmen.
He loves bugs.
Oh no!
You are straight bugging.
See,
Every time
Jordan would
his
obviously
first
go
car
with.
is gonna be a Dune buggy. You know why? He's got a bug in it.
Jordan's date would obviously be Medusa, since he said his fucking Animorph is a python.
Oh, dude,
It's gonna be a blind date.
I just imagine. I imagine the date like the fucking video of the. You should put something else in this. Fucking faints into the bowl of whatever he's eating.
Bro, the head Medusa gives is stone cold.
Yeah. Did you have sex with Medusa? Yeah, but we did it with the lights off. I don't think she likes me. I don't think she likes how
She
I look.
likes me.
It's like a brown paper bag.
Medusa's like, hey, wear this.
Oh, you look nice, but I'd like it if you took off the bag. No. Nah.
I can't do that.
Can you at least like cut out some eye holes? Absolutely not.
No. I spent a lot of time on my outfit. I want you to see how it looks.
Doing so would result in my death.
Alright. I'd probably choose something like either like a like any mummy out there, like imaginable, or Dracula.
Or Dracula. What about Brendan Fraser from The Mummy?
Would you consider him a monster?
He was in a movie called The Mummy.
There are people that consider him a monster for being fat phobic.
Guys, telling you to be healthy isn't fat.
Oh no, they think he's fat phobic because he became fat and is in a movie about how being fat is bad.
I mean,
So your date would be fat Brendan Fraser.
Yes.
Okay.
And Dracula
What is
and
that?
a mummy, all three at the same time. Speed dating.
Fat Brendan Fraser, a mummy, and Dracula.
Yes.
During like speed dating. Okay.
At the end of it, we will
I was
all
so
get
prepared for
together
him to
as a
say Ben
polyamorous like relationship. Then we would all go back to my place, and then I would do the craziest monster thing you could think of and ghost them at the end. I wouldn't expect it. I was a ghost the whole time.
You're the monster.
I'd start dating myself right after. This was all a ploy so I could consider myself a monster.
See, people always go with
He's got the
vampires,
narcissist complex.
but like you can't get any good photos with vampires.
That's not necessarily true. They could be taking the photo.
Yeah. But then you can't show off to anybody that you're dating Dracula, because you're just gonna have like a bunch of like selfies with you like doing like putting your arm around nothing.
and these
Flash off.
people would probably think you're crazy.
And Dracula can only go outside during when it's dark, so.
You can wear a
Yeah,
hat.
You gotta keep the flash off. at all
Twilight
times.
rules.
Twilight rules.
Yeah,
Twilight rules. They just shine in the sunlight.
Yeah, like you always go like on dates with him like during the evening because he's so beautiful.
It's not like they literally.
You're
literally
glowing.
they
Has
just-
anyone else made an option?
I'd say let's go with let's do the Loch Ness monster.
Ah, Nessie.
You could go with the Loch Ness
Nessie.
monster.
Nessie. Yep.
What would your date with a Nessie be?
Probably in the water.
He's gonna need a diving
That's
bell.
fair. That's fair.
Let's
Could
say
kind of-
I'm pretty sure you'd have to be like a diver. You know.
I just imagine your dates like you on a boat, it's stopping, like it stops working, or you crash into something and you like are stuck in the water, and Nessie just comes up and eats you.
That's it. There's nothing
You
else.
get the mantis treatment.
Oh, what a great
Oh.
first impression I made.
Then you can be a ghost.
Yeah.
You can breathe underwater because you don't have to breathe.
We had two of these dates end with them turning into ghosts.
Different ways though.
Yeah.
Jordan, have you made a choice?
I'll find out after I play Dead by Daylight's dating simulator hooked on
No.
Do not. Do not.
I'm,
The answer
I mean,
was Jordan all along.
being.
He was the real monster.
I guess if we're being serious,
Yeah, we're being serious about dating fictional beasts.
Yes.
Like Brendan Fraser.
Uh, um. Uh.
Uh,
I've never heard of the before.
for real.
What society does it originate from?
Jordan, if you can't pick, I'm gonna pick for you, and you're not gonna like my choice.
Bro, give him the window. Go.
Okay. How
The
about
Wendigo.
Winston from Overwatch?
You're gonna date a gorilla.
That is.
How is he a
We're
monster?
changing it. It's gonna be Bigfoot. You're dating Bigfoot.
Please explain how Winston's a monster.
It's Bigfoot. Now.
I
You're
mean-
dating Bigfoot. What's your date? What's your first date with Bigfoot?
Bigfoot.
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Bigfoot's not a monster.
Jeez. That's rough.
Bigfoot's
He's
a
just
real
got some-
one.
That
Yeah.
way they'll leave. I do that on purpose so they leave me.
God
Damn.
Somebody didn't want to go on that date.
I don't wanna
Guys,
be on
I
any
have
dates.
splendid news.
Tyler's away.
Tyler just messaged me that he just woke up.
He just woke up at 8:29 p.m.
Right whenever like we're 3/4 through.
35 minutes. Yeah, we're almost
You
half.
late, bucko.
Actually,
You know,
we are
I've-
exactly halfway through.
We're halfway out. You know, my date would probably be the shadow figure in the corner of your room.
Ah,
Oh,
Hey,
sorry. That's
no.
I didn't mean to intrude.
that's mine. That's mine.
Yeah,
What do you,
that's his.
That's mine.
Tyler? You can't.
You get your own. Get your
He
own.
realized he was late.
Guys, I think we just saw a real monster.
Yeah, there he is.
Bro, was that the shadow in the corner of my vision?
That's the shadow.
It's
Joe, that was
Hi,
the first
Tyler.
date. Go ahead, start.
Tyler's not my date. No, it's gonna be a shadow person that I see in my sleep paralysis. Because I mean, like they probably already know a lot about me
Mhm.
as they watch me sleep. They
Yeah.
can probably tap into my dream verse,
that is
which
true.
I don't. Which honestly, I can't remember that. So it'd be
so
interesting
you're a
for them
freak.
to tell me back my
I'm-
dreams.
You know, I just realized if if your sleep paralysis demon went on a date with you in your dream, like, what if they've done it multiple times, but you just can't remember the dream?
Do you think it'd have like the Freddy Krueger effect, and like you wake up and you just feel like really full,
Oh,
like
what
from
the
like
hell?
a date?
What does that
Wait,
imply?
what do you mean by really full from a date?
Yeah, what?
Like
You a
eating
freak
food,
freak.
you fucking novice.
Your butt's a little sore when you wake up.
He can't walk regularly.
Just feel a little sore. You have some red wine spilled on your shirt.
White wine,
White wine.
White wine.
you assume.
Okay, also for the viewers, Tyler just woke up and thought it'd be appropriate to join the podcast now.
It was appropriate. He was fashionably late.
Yeah.
Tyler,
How deep
I
are we
even
in?
said that you and Nathan had till like a certain time to be here, and then we're gonna start the recording.
I
and you
didn't
weren't
see
gonna-
that.
It didn't fucking
I
happen.
look at your rules and I choose to ignore them.
Come on, Tyler. Who would you date?
We'll remake them.
Yeah,
Would I
Tyler.
date?
The question
what
is,
monster?
what monster would you take on a date, and what would the date be?
God of
Monster.
High
I mean, I would have to take a skinwalker on a date.
Skinwalker? Mm.
Yeah, imagine
Fuck
what you can
God.
do with that thing. A wooga.
You're a monster. That is
Bro,
the
what
worst
would, what
first
would you
date.
do with that skinwalker when they a dog? What are you doing? When they a coyote, what are you doing?
Hey, I ain't into that. It ain't turning into a dog.
It ain't turning into a dog.
Bro, you're toxic. You're limiting your own, like, person you're on a date with.
That's not toxic. That's setting boundaries.
No,
Yeah.
dude. It is toxic.
Healthy
He's
relationships
limiting a
have
person.
boundaries that
He's
are
not
respected.
helping them improve.
God, you're
He's
such a
making them
manipulator.
worse. It's not a boundary in the relationship. It's a boundary of the skinwalker. They can no longer become a dog because of Tyler.
Uh,
I mean, they can still become a dog, just not in the bedroom, you know? Still
yeah,
has to
so
stay
the-
outside.
Because you don't want all that hair on the bed.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
a
the
mess,
reason.
bro. A lot more of a mess than he's gonna cause.
All right. That leaves Haidin. Haidin, have you decided a monster?
Kinda, but
I know. What?
All right, so they'll call me. I'm already fucking prepared. I'm mentally prepared for just being called a freak immediately. But Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
It's a
No,
dating
no,
The
game.
thing that like a human person looks at and then instantly dies.
No, like
Well,
don't they
you
just
don't,
go
you don't
insane?
instantly,
they
you
go
don't instantly
insane.
die.
They go insane. So.
Yeah.
You theoretically wouldn't be able to look at Cthulhu since your brain would not fully understand what it's looking at.
Hayden, I know what game I can gift to you for Christmas now.
Yes. Forgive me, Father. I'm aware.
No, not forgive. A sucker for love.
Fuck
Oh.
off. I will walk over to that trailer park and I will kill you.
Okay, but what's your first day with the squid beast?
You mean the Great Dreamer?
Yeah, the Great Dreamer.
Bro,
Yeah.
you
With
woke
his
him
big
up.
dreamy eyes and infinite knowledge of the known
Oh my
universe.
joke, you son of a bitch.
You can say it too.
Well, I mean,
Come
we'd
on.
have nice long walks on the beach, mainly because he's massive, and so he'd have to be in the water.
Probably
And
wouldn't
I'd have to
fit
be all
in
the way on the
water.
sand, but it doesn't matter.
I'm
'cause he
just,
can-
I'm just imagining a big old Cthulhu like laying on his stomach, his chin in his hands, him kicking the back of his feet up out of the water, causing typhoons.
the gay squid.
Personally, I like to imagine just you ask Cthulhu on a date, and then they wake up and the entire universe disappears from existence. And they're just like, oh, darn it, not again.
Oh dang!
Oh, dang nabbit.
Cthulhu sitcom.
Hold If you went on a date with Cthulhu, like, and you saw him, like, can he choose to be like perceivable and not perceivable, or is it kind of just like a just kind of automatically you kind of go insane when you see him?
That's like the form of the shape, I think, has to do with it. So if theoretically Cthulhu could change their form, I'd say you would be able to look at him without going insane. But I'm not sure if that's something Cthulhu can do. I'm not caught up enough on the
Yeah, no, he can't do
Lovecraftian
that.
lore.
Mm.
I figured
Hmm.
not. But also, if you were to look at him, like you'd probably just die. You're probably in a bad situation already. If you're looking at
Yeah.
Cthulhu, like you're probably also being chased by a cult that likes Cthulhu a lot. So you're
That is
probably about to
true.
get
That's
stabbed
true.
15 times and then sacrificed to Cthulhu.
You know what? Worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
Like,
just to look upon their beauty.
Imagine how I just realized. Imagine how sad it is for Cthulhu, because like, what if Cthulhu's just looking for someone?
Exactly. You know, I'm just trying to warm his heart.
Cthulhu just trying to sleep.
Cthulhu's just
Exactly.
be out here looking for love.
My
Very
man!
The ocean is a very lonely place.
Yeah, for real.
Cthulhu
There's-
just up there
what's-
taking a nap.
He's sitting there like in the Bermuda Triangle with like ocean tankers like underwater.
It's just,
I mean, have you seen the love life of an octopus? They give birth and then they die, bro.
oh man.
That's
They
most
give
creatures.
birth and then they die. That's why Cthulhu's gay. He thinks all the women like him die because they don't like him.
Oh
Okay.
my.
That's a
So
tough
he's like,
line.
oh, I guess I gotta be gay now.
Bro, if another eldritch horror died, it'd probably like fucking destroy universes.
The multiverse would collapse.
Just one of them nine would do
let's
that.
let's go to that. Like, do you think Cthulhu would be able to destroy other multiverses, or is he just kind of
Bro, Cthulhu waking up would destroy other multiverses.
oh
Cthulhu fucking doing anything would do that.
Yeah,
Cthulhu
his alarm
wakes
clock
up-
is made up of burning multiverses.
then how the heck he must be real
You know,
lonely.
literally, he's
Yeah.
dreaming the entirety of like everything.
Cthulhu wakes up, goes outside to
He's
get the
dreaming of
morning
perfect
paper,
date.
goes
What was
outside to get the morning paper, and then goes back inside. And during this whole ordeal of going to get the morning paper, like 8 multiverses just destroyed it. Like,
Existence is over.
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you think he feels bad, or is just kind of like that's just how it is?
I
You
don't
learn to
think he
live with it.
knows.
You don't think he knows? And that's
Yeah,
even
it's like
sad.
how
I think it's like a subconscious.
you'll be
thing.
walking in the park and you accidentally step on like a bunch of bugs that you didn't know was there.
I think it's more
Oh.
of like how you don't breathe on purpose. Your body does it for you. Like you're not thinking about it. I think it's more of like that. It's a subconscious thing that just kind of happens, and he's grown used to it.
Well,
That's how I think of it.
You know, if squids die whenever they get birthed, that means Cthulhu probably has some mommy issues.
oh. Mm-hmm.
Mommy wasn't there to take me
I
to
can
the
fix him.
fair.
I can fix it.
Can fix Cthulhu.
Haydn has to go into like a decompression chamber just to see him.
Just
He has to cut out his fucking eyes just to talk to Cthulhu. And
Always
even then,
blinded.
you wouldn't be able to fucking hear afterwards.
What, does he talk like an int?
No, the voices.
What? Man, it really do be hard out here for Cthulhu.
All he's
Just
looking
got-
for is some love.
For real. And he
Yeah,
can't get
the odds are just stacked against him.
for real. You think he wanted to be an interdimensional being when he was born,
He didn't ask to be
Or-
born.
summoned?
He didn't ask to be the great dreamer. He just wanted to be a little good at dreaming, but like got out of hand.
Yeah, for real.
He just
No, he
lit up
started dreaming
masquerade.
the entirety of it. He dreams big, you know.
He dreamed
Yeah,
big.
big dream.
Man. What if we just yelled out
and-
Cthulhu, wake up, and then everything went black?
Oh yeah, it'd be like Dragon Ball where everyone does the fucking spirit orb or whatever the fuck it is, and they all put their hand in the air. Except instead, it's everyone in the world yelling, "Wake up, Cthulhu!"
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Wake up. Wake up.
No, it's like that
always
scene
thought
from
for
Horton
school-
Hears a Who. Like all of them are trying to make
We're on the spec.
I just imagine you hear a sound, then fucking he blows out the fucking little flower.
Like he puts the flower up to his ear, and then a little emo boy screams, and then he finally hears us.
Blows it out.
I forgot that the emo kid in Horton Hears a Who's name is Joe.
His name is Leafy.
His name is, it's not no.
Hey guys.
I
Looks like
fucking
him, too.
hate my dad.
Hey guys. Today we're gonna talk about how I hate this person on the internet for doing something.
For existing.
Well, you did a thing and you recorded it? Death and damnation for you.
You know what, Tyler? It's great that you showed up because I'm pretty sure Jordan just left to go get McDonald's.
Yeah,
Because no
that's
recording
why I
date would
joined.
ever be
Man's
like-
gotta eat. Man's
I
gotta
actually knew that. See, this is all part of my master plan. I actually knew that, and that's why I broke that rule.
You see, Tyler was the big dreamer. He was dreaming about Jordan. He was dreaming about the future.
No, I wasn't. Let's not lie.
eat. You're Cthulhu, my love.
Oh my god. Tyler's going
Ayo.
on a date with Joe and
Ayo.
Haidin. Haidin. That was a funny thing I was trying
God
to say.
dang.
I almost messed that up.
You would never mess anything up.
Okay, pal. Okay, buddy.
Okay.
Where did all these ants come from?
Dreamt
Being
them up.
invaded right now.
I am. I'm being invaded.
Bro, that's why ants are red. It's like an invasion
He
of
was,
Dark Souls.
he was half asleep, like sitting back in his chair, looking at his computer screen. He looks down at his keyboard. It's all ants.
But what are the two,
For real.
what are the
Being
two colors of
ant-attacked.
ants? There's
I
red
love the
ants
clutch of my keyboard.
and then like the blue ants, right?
They're black.
Depends.
Yeah. Honestly, it's a little racist that I'm kicking them out of my room.
Sure.
Okay, Tyler.
He's kicking out little racists from his room.
You know, Tyler, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
How
Lay
many
it on
times
me.
have you been suspended on Twitter? Do you have like a whiteboard?
Like
you can
perma
set?
suspended or just like suspended in general?
Let's
want
go
both.
perma. Let's say, yeah, both.
Only once.
For which one?
I can't say why I was suspended.
No, we're not asking you why. We know that you were permanently suspended one time. Were there times
Uh-huh.
whenever you were just like temporarily banned?
Yeah, for like a couple days. Or,
Oh,
like,
how'd
a day
that
or
one?
two.
So you switched your Twitter account to like anime for an entire week. How did
did
that
that.
turn out?
It turned out pretty okay. All the followers I gained from it didn't interact with me.
Jeez.
Yep.
And then, actually, it came at a cost because one of the followers that legitimately followed me, they
Left.
unfollowed me, and I wasn't able to get them to follow me back until I bribed them on the new account.
I bribed them.
Yeah.
I will bribe you with my words of value.
I know nothing of this anime week, but were you like talking in like Japanese or doing weeb shit during it?
A second.
No. Well, I was doing weeb shit.
Foul.
What happened was
I didn't shower
Kal-El.
for an entire week.
Yeah, Kal-El. He was like, we gotta like join anime Twitter for a week. I was like, okay, I guess. And then so we had this like, hello, I'm new to anime Twitter, and then like, here's all the stuff that I watched, and it was a whole bit that I did for almost a whole week, and it got boring really quickly.
I thought you would have been like referring to like your close friends on Twitter as like Oni-chan and doing shit like that.
No, I'm not that far gone.
Yeah. But it can make your like friends really, really uncomfortable, and it's funny whenever you make your friends really, really uncomfortable.
That is true. That's why I did it.
Arigato! And it stabs them in the chest with your samurai sword.
You know, I gotta ask. This is, I guess, somewhat having to do with our anime debate, but how painful do you think teleporting is?
What kind of teleporting?
Yeah, it entirely depends on the time of teleporting.
What types of teleporting are there?
There's like throwing down a portal and going through it, and then just like the using your body alone to teleport, or there's like
Not
mechanical
the portal
kinds like
one.
with a device.
Mm-hmm.
This stuff all
We can
matters.
tackle the mechanical kind first.
All right. So if you have like a stationary teleporter that is it like teleports you anywhere or to another device. This one doesn't matter
well-
as much. I just want to get semantics down.
It'll just teleport you to another device.
All right. Now with this kind, the most likely way that it's happening is that your DNA I'm sorry, never mind. Your body's probably just getting like fucking flash fried after like getting your DNA copied, and then they just recreate you in another spot, including like all the stuff in your brain that you knew. And that one, you probably won't feel pain, but you probably die in the process and are replaced by someone else.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot in like dystopian comics where teleporters are basically just killing you and then cloning you somewhere else. To where it's
Yeah.
technically teleporting.
I mean, if you really think about it,
There's no
if you're
way of knowing.
teleporting, you have to like perfectly replicate where each individual molecule of your body was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely something cryptic to think about. But would you remember dying?
You wouldn't remember. That's why I think it doesn't have any pain.
Like, you'd probably remember the last second before you teleport. And I guess it'd be like a quick and painless thing.
Well,
It'd be like getting
Yeah.
like the shot on death row. Which is
Maybe.
technically 2 doses. They give you like a muscle relaxant so you don't feel it, and then they kill you.
yeah, but I've also heard arguments about how that might actually hurt people, but they're not entirely sure.
Mhm.
I don't remember exactly what it was about.
I mean, I wouldn't know.
heard
I
people
haven't
talk-
died. So.
That is,
Are you sure? What if you were a Buddhist in your past life?
that is,
Sorry, guys, just died for a second.
Told you.
Sorry, guys,
Told you.
died for a
What can I
second.
say? I know
Reincarnated as a
everything.
chicken.
Okay.
Turns out I committed
So-
heinous crimes in my past life.
Makes sense, actually.
It
No,
turns
but,
out
like,
my past life I was actually
Chickens
a
are
slave.
bastards.
so
True.
let's say you're Buddhist and you believe, in the reincarnation until eventually you come back. What happens? So you were Buddhist in one life, but you were like a immense sinner in the next life. Like, what?
You were
What?
Buddhist and you
I guess.
teleported into being an immense
Just
sin.
sounds like you don't understand how karma works. The way it works is you still get reincarnated, but depending on the bad amount of practically sins that you would do, the worse position in the world you would be come back as reincarnated. So let's say you committed a bunch of crimes, like you killed 17 people on purpose, you get reincarnated as a chicken.
Oh,
Like you will be in a worse spot, and like the worse spot you get into, the harder it is to do good things to bump that up so that you can get into a better spot. So like if you're a chicken, what are you gonna do? You can't help anyone. You get turned into chicken tenders, and then you're dead, and you can't get your rank up. You just stay as a chicken until you commit more sins and become an ant.
well, I mean that's still
Or if you get turned into a hen, you can
Um,
feed people eggs.
if you become chicken tenders, you're still feeding someone. So
Yes, but you're dead.
You probably
You're
get
dead before
reincarnated
any good happens. You would have already been reincarnated.
and it wouldn't really
Uh,
count towards a good thing. Like it wouldn't
that's
really be
well,
enough.
that's like the next question. How long would it take for someone to be reincarnated? Is there like a
This I do
waiting
not
time,
know.
or is it just
Take a number.
I don't know about that.
yeah? Take a number and sit over there. We'll call you up when you're
Go sit
reincarnated.
down in purgatory.
You just
Go to like a, just sit down, just like a bunch of like,
Just a number booth.
it's like a deli counter.
DMV.
42.
There's only
You're
like
reincarnated as a hog with 2 legs.
All right, now that you a hog, we gotta take your pictures for your license.
we got
Fuck, I
Like-
can't do it. Tyler can do a hog. Can do
And
like
there's-
a pig
there's
noise.
only
I can't do a
There's-
pig noise.
there's not
Literally
very
paid to
many-
do a pig noise during
There's
Halloween.
Yeah.
not very many chairs there, so you just kind of
I imagine it more like the infinite IKEA, where it just goes back infinitely.
yeah, but there's not enough chairs still somehow. Like there's always
There's
people-
plenty of standing room. Not enough.
yeah, there's plenty of standing room, but not enough chairs. Like, and they're spread out.
It's
They're
not
spread
supposed to
out,
be
like-
hell. It's just a waiting room.
No, this
Yeah,
is
no,
like,
you're kind of just like standing in oblivion with like a booth there.
you said it's like the DMV, so like
It doesn't have to be fully accurate.
I
So
mean
it's
you
still
could
hell technically.
you could sit on the floor, like it's not frowned upon, I
People
guess.
look at you weird.
I wouldn't call it hell. I would call it purgatory. It's between life and death.
No, he said it was a DMV, so it's hell.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, it's hell. That's why mine's a deli counter.
Yeah, that
So
makes
it's
sense.
purgatory.
Detroit, Michigan.
You know, I actually wanted to talk about this now that it reminded me of it.
Detroit.
And it also goes along with all the shit we've been already talking about. Tyler last Halloween had a very interesting job with a lot of good stories from it. Would you like to care
Yeah.
to explain about it, Tyler?
Oh, yeah. I had like a seasonal job. So for the like that month of like the Halloween month, basically, I was working in this like cornfield, out in the dark. I went to Spirit Halloween, like bought a costume for it. And I bought like it was this like scarecrow pig get up that I was wearing, and I would make the noise. And I would jump out and I make that noise and scare people, make them
people.
shake, sob, cry, vomit violently. from
Yeah, it was in a
terror.
corn maze. Get
Getting-
corn thrown at you.
It's getting worse and worse.
Yeah, someone tried to steal the corn, and then when I spooked, I'm like, "Here, have the corn. We didn't mean to steal it." And I walked off, and I just, I just took the corn and tossed it into the cornfield.
You just intimidation checked some thieves, man.
And they failed. They failed the intimidation.
All that shit happened when you were a killer on the black market.
Yeah.
That just sounds really fun. I would
Craigslist
definitely
page
want.
paying off.
I would definitely want to be one of just completely no experience whatsoever, just hiding in a fucking corn maze for like 5 hours, yelling at people.
Yeah.
You get a lot of downtime.
Yeah.
I feel like working one of those like types of things which suck though, because like you get a big group of people going through it, and then they're the most cynical assholes that don't get scared.
Oh yeah, that was annoying.
Yeah,
but
I've
people
gone
that
through-
don't have
Especially if
fun-
they
Yeah,
were
but,
in a
like-
large group. Because if they were in like a train of people, then like I can only jump out once. So like I scare like the first couple of people in line, or I scare the middle of the
And then
line.
you start.
But
getting
then, like,
handshakes
everyone
at the
else is a-
graduation.
Yeah. Then everyone else is like aware that I'm there and I can no longer scare them. So it's
Yeah.
just kind of like, well,
That
moment,
sucks.
and then they would get like, "Oh, you're not even scared." It's like, dude, you're in. What do you want me to do, man? What do you want me to do?
I've been to one of those things.
You want me to,
before.
What, you want
like,
to pull out a
when I was in a big
chainsaw and
group.
saw you in half, bro?
They got, bro, I made this corn shank. Like, I can use that, I think. Like,
the cob knife, bro.
It's just so true. I actually, it had unique stats to it. It was like a legendary item.
but
you
I
need-
would definitely want to do something like that. It sounds like make good stories.
Yeah.
But also, it'd be funny. What if someone like you were in a corn maze, and like whenever you're like going around one of the bins
Like a
where someone
scary
would
one
like
or just a
hide,
regular corn maze?
just a scary corn maze, like a Halloween corn maze, and like you go around one of the bins where someone's supposed to be hiding, but then you just like catch them, like you just see someone in a suit with like being lit up by like a DS in the corn.
I'm bored as
I
hell.
thought you were saying he was getting like shot to death.
No, you can hear them coming for sure.
No, you just like someone's playing like Pokemon in the corn.
So true.
When a blood goes to the corn maze,
Should have never did it in New York.
say Strat pulls at the gap.
Can you imagine? Not hold on. What do you mean by that, Logan? Are we having corn mazes in New York now? Because I think that's a novel concept of how we would
Gang
make
wars
it.
and corn mazes.
Where do you think the Bloods are?
Huh?
They're in
I think
New-
blood is in my body.
Bro, the Bloods, not your blood. You don't
Sorry,
own all
that was a
blood.
it was a bad joke. I'm sorry. It was a bad joke.
who's blood?
Leave.
I'm not leaving. Like I'm not doing that bit.
As tempting as it is.
As tempting as it is, as unfunny as it is, I will not leave call.
So true.
How would you guys make a corn maze in New York?
Corn maze?
Yeah, in New York.
By
would put
planting
a,
corn.
I would put a giant neon sign in front of it saying, the Mets are in here.
The Mets are in here. That's how you destroy a
Mets.
corn maze. They'll topple down the walls of corn.
Or the Mets?
Where would you put it? I mean, that's the obvious answer. You put it in Central Park. You'd make a
Yeah.
fake. You spend an entire like 3 years growing corn in Central Park to make a maze.
If you can even, like, legally do that.
No, you're fighting off feds the whole time.
Sounds like my kind of.
We've
Corn
got
maze.
you
Feds with my
surrounded.
plastic battery-powered chainsaw.
We've got you
My
surrounded. dude.
tractor combine.
My weed whacker.
I'm gonna
Call
be
that a Fed
combining your
whacker.
blood and this corn together.
Them wives will slap them motherfucker.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. New York bagels. I just want to make corn.
Simple life.
Guys, I'm fueling the cornstarch industry.
By pouring cornstarch into my combine.
I've used this
As
corn to
fuel.
make whiskey. I pour it now in my car.
Don't put whiskey in your car.
It's gonna get hot and it's gonna die in there.
Guys, I know the problem.
Driving, idiot.
Guys, I know the problem. It ain't got no gas in it.
Can you imagine? You get pulled over. They're like, "Sir, step out the vehicle," and then like the police walks up to the car and like, "Have you been drinking?" They ask it to the car.
And then the
Sir,
car's
please
all
step
like,
aside.
Drive straight.
ka-chow.
Sir, please step outside. I have to ask your Toyota Camry some questions.
Like the
That's
wheels
not
are
a
pointed opposite
Toyota.
directions.
he poured whiskey into his car. It's drunk driving.
The cop just
So
fucking
true.
gives you some weed. Starts arresting the
Blows up the
car for
car.
having weed. Can't have that on your person.
What
That's
is this
illegal.
illegal human?
He just throws a match at your gas tank.
The car just
Puts
starts
on a
yelling,
car jack.
You planted that on my person.
You play. Was that your Owen Wilson impression?
No.
Why did you say it like that?
It wasn't supposed to be. It's just a different
Oh,
voice to
goodness.
not match my human normal voice.
The cars from Cars.
Wow, you planted that. Wow.
I don't have any illegal substances, officer. Wow.
Wow, I don't do drugs. Wow, I'm an actor.
I'm an actor.
I don't do drugs, only cocaine. Wow. What do you mean cocaine's a drug?
Guys, I hope we can get famous enough to hit people with our cars and get away with it.
Me too.
That's the level of fame we need
Nah, bro,
to
I want to play
I
real
used to
life
be a
like
micro
Crazy
Twitter
Taxi.
celebrity.
real life crazy taxi. Welcome to Crazy Taxi.
Be to the person I
We
picked
gotta get
up in
that
my
OJ
taxi.
Simpson fame.
We do not need that OJ Simpson fame.
You need
Oh,
that
you know
Bill
we
Cosby
do.
fame.
Hey, you
We
know what they
do have a
say?
football player in our.
True.
Nathan.
Yeah.
Can you please get serious allegations about murdering your ex-wife?
Okay, Nathan,
Please.
what we need you to do is to invite your wife onto the podcast for an episode, and then the next week we'll say that you couldn't be there because you were busy in court.
All right, I'll get one really quickly. Speed
You
running.
gotta call one up.
I gotta get an ex-wife real quick.
No,
Really
we need to
fast.
take the time for you to become famous as the pro NFL player and for our podcast to pick up.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need you to join the Giants.
Try- Man, I'm a bench
Actually, can we have you be a football player on the Mets?
Can we get you on the Cardinals?
man. Only
Mets, baby.
thing you'll get me on is the bench.
Man got team moved to Applebee's.
So true.
If we take down every NFL player, as in vanquish, KO them, do you think we can get him on a team?
Maybe.
Probably. We need at least one NFL player so that he has a competition.
What do you mean? There would be no competition. They'd win.
You know, he's right. Nathan would win instantly.
What? No. That's the exact opposite of what I
You
said.
guys are believing in me. Stop it.
Stop that.
Stop it! That gives me hope. I don't like that.
If you think about it logically, he has a Groudon.
He does have a Groudon.
I do have Groudon.
He creates volcanoes.
I also have Rayquaza.
If you can get both of those on your team,
He protects the ozone layer.
that would be really good. But if they got traded
And-
to another team, that would be really unlucky.
I also had Regigigas. And
Reggie
President
Meister.
of the United States?
He's got slow
President of the
start, though.
Nintendo of the United States of America.
And then I had Cottonite, not Cottonite, Cottonite, something.
Diamond Dash.
Huh?
And he has gone silent.
He's trying to figure out how to pronounce a name.
Kachow.
I don't know. Kachow. Lightning McQueen. I also
Lightning McQueen!
Kachow.
It's the real Buzz Lightyear.
Has anybody watched the Lightyear movie?
No, but apparently is banned in the Middle East because it had a same-sex kiss for less than a second.
Who did it?
Yeah, that sounds
God
alright.
damn.
Two women
Gross.
Ooh, woman.
of high age.
True. You.
Should have been men. I love to see men kiss.
Yeah, we need more movies of men kissing.
I
Just
feel like
that.
Buzz Lightyear
Well, we
should have
could
been
not-
the gay one.
We need to stop. This is already our gayest
I think it would have been
episode.
better if the voice actors kissed
Yeah,
on
it's because you
screen.
showed up.
It's not because I showed up.
No,
If
Joe, we
it's
don't know
because
you're
I
gay.
showed up, all of our episodes would have been our gayest episode.
Joe, you tell me all the time how you're bisexual.
I am bicycle.
When are you gonna be straight, huh?
Bring.
Yeah, huh? When is that arc gonna take place?
It's
You
gonna be like
guys are-
Hunter. It's gonna be like Hunter x
Joe's
Hunter, where they haven't made a
homophobia
new
arc.
episode in years.
My homophobia. I hate houses. I hate the housing market.
Is that why you live in a trailer?
Can't find good
Yeah,
house.
it's a trailer to my arc.
Why would they
It's
make?
the start.
Just the beginning.
I'm just glad to know it's coming out.
The beginning just starts with
Yeah, CERN, I'm
God,
just gonna
It's
own
been so
nothing
long.
but cut off jeans and wife beaters.
Hey, wait
Stained
a
wife
minute.
beaters.
He wants to be he wants to be Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I'm going to become. No, he wears sweatpants. I said cut off jeans.
I know what you said.
become ungovernable.
Carl is ungovernable.
He also dies several times.
He also has hollow point bullets, which is awesome. So
Those
cool.
are banned.
Man.
Those are war crimes. You can't have those.
Man, I love shooting an explosive round into a tent and having the fucking shrapnel from the bullet hit every single person inside, including the 17 hostages.
Wow. What kind of tent you buy does it fit 17 hostages in it?
Bro, it's a big tent.
That's a huge tent.
Yeah, it's like one of them like $200 ones that like
Yeah.
has like electricity.
You know, like the
It's
actual
one of those
reason,
blow-up penthouses.
the actual reason why like snipers don't use rounds that would hit multiple people is because they don't want to accidentally hit like civilians.
Well, yeah.
That's fucking weird.
That's why they have the Hitman games, so that you can be the Hitman you've always wanted to be.
Buy today.
Buy
Kills
today,
literally every
kill
single person at
all
the
of
resort.
them.
I'm definitely not looking at the price of Hitman 2.
They have. Why not Hitman 3?
Because Hitman 3 is, it exists.
Got it.
All right,
It does exist.
we're at that time whenever we would end the podcast now. An hour 10:52.
I'm happy to be here the whole time, guys. It was
Yeah,
really
it
an honor.
was
to have
really
you
nice.
for
It's,
Don't move him. Tyler spent half of this podcast in his bed going me 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 me.
And then I woke up in my
And then he
striped
woke up
pajamas
in
with my
his-
pajama cap, and I was like, "What the dickens?"
Yeah, he woke up in his
Boy,
nightgown,
what day is
his
it?
pajama cap, shaking his little candle holder, thinking, "What was that sound?" After I called him twice to wake him up, but he did nothing.
Joe was the thing that went bump in the night.
Tyler fucking opens up the window. Boy, what day is it? Oh, it's
Oh,
Christmas,
the wind is
Sal.
howling.
Yeah. Okay.
Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah, kid, take a
In
claw.
by America, it's more likely than you think.
In this economy,
Bah humbug.
Are we talking about Christmas? It's June.
And you're gay.
I'm not
Yeah.
gay.
Yeah, no, you
Close
100%.
ratio.
Joe, prove that you're not gay. Give me a kiss now.
Okay. Sorry, my car alarm went off.
That's
How was your tongue, bro?
nice alarm.
It's a weird car alarm. I don't know what the fuck they did to it.
It's like how those.
I
old
actually
They must have
poured,
put a
I
sleeper in
actually
the
poured I actually poured some fluid in the wrong place, and now it sounds like that.
My dude put fucking blinker fluid into his exhaust.
Why would that change the car alarm? Why is my car alarm in my exhaust?
Why
This
is
is
blinker
French.
fluid a real thing?
So your blinkers can fluid properly.
Yeah.
In this scenario, I mean, blinker fluid's not an actual product. Actually, it is something you can buy though. It's a joke gift.
Nice.
Okay. As we wrap things up, I'd like to thank Haidin for being here, and I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed. New episodes every Friday. And this has been Five Guys and Jordan.
There's a bug on my screen.
Woo!